What's up, gals and pals? I'm Coach Vino. This is the Progress Bar. And ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen a recipe for a cocktail and you saw an ingredient on there that you're probably never going to use again, but you really want to try the recipe? Well, that was me, folks. I recently made a cocktail called the Kingston Sound System. I'll put a link down to that in the description. Now, this recipe comes to us from Shannon Mustafer, and it's an absolutely fantastic but potent tropical style cocktail. And it uses an ingredient called Soursop Nectar. Now, soursop is not exactly something you see in a ton of recipes. So I went out there and I bought a can of this stuff, and now I'm stuck with a can of Soursop Nectar. So I went to look for a bunch of recipes that use this stuff, and I gotta tell you, there ain't many out there. But I did come across one from Audrey Saunders, who's another fantastic female bartender and someone that I really absolutely admire. She makes one of my favorite cocktails called the Little Italy. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and trust that Audrey knows what the hell she's doing. Right, guys? What do you think? So I'm gonna make a cocktail from her today called the AQUA Pearl. And it uses 3 ounces of soursop. So I'm gonna probably be able to get rid of this in at least 2 drinks. And I can make one for me and one for my wife and be done with it. All right, folks, but before I do that, I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can help Vino feed the hungry algorithm. And make sure you stick around because we're gonna boogie down. All right, folks, so let's look at what is in the sauce for our AQUA Pearl cocktail. The first thing you're gonna need is 3 ounces of your soursop nectar. Okay, guys, so like I said, we're gonna be using a good amount of this stuff. All right, I'm gonna be done with this in 2 cocktails, which is absolutely fantastic. All right, guys, so 3 ounces of soursop. That leaves me with about 3 ounces. So 1 more of these drinks and we'll be all done with this stuff, all right, folks? What's a recipe, what's an ingredient you guys have that you bought for something and it's just sticking down your bar now? Let me know. I'd love to know in the comments, all right, guys? Anyway, next thing we're gonna do now is 1/3 an ounce of lemon juice, okay, folks? 1/3 an ounce. Okay, and then we're gonna do a 1/3 ounce of simple syrup, all right, folks? Right. And then we're gonna do a 1/4 ounce of Blue Curacao. I don't remember the last time I used this stuff. I gotta be honest with you. I leave that to my buddy David over at Booze and the Rocks. He loves his blue cocktails. All right, guys. And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of gin. I'm gonna be using Green Hook gin. All right, it's 1.5 ounces. All right, so we're gonna have ourselves a blue cocktail, which makes sense. It's called Aqua Blue. And then last but not least, 2 dashes of Aromatic Bitters. 1, 2. All right, it's gonna add a little more flavor to the cocktail. And then we're just gonna add ice to our shaker. And we're gonna shake that for about 10 to 15 seconds. All right, folks, I think we shook this bad boy up enough. Okay, I'm gonna get my glass out. I'm gonna be serving that in the coupe, which I'd had chilling like a villain. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and double strain that. All right, there's definitely more juice in the can than there is in my glass, more than there's room in my glass. So we'll have a little extra in the can there, right, folks? All right, there we have it. Our AQUA Pearl cocktail. All right, folks, let's go ahead and give Audrey Saunders' AQUA Pearl cocktail a sippy sip. Cheers. On the nose, it's really pretty because you're getting the botanicals, the aroma from the botanicals, and also from that lavender there. So it's a really beautiful aroma. Oh, that's super good. See, I gotta tell you, that's why you gotta have favorite bartenders, because favorite bartenders will never let you down. This is really, really good, guys. Oh yeah. The gin and the soursop work so good together. Soursop is a earthy, funky, sweet fruit. You got some really good aromas that come from that, some really good notes on the palate. And then the gin just adds these beautiful gin botanicals, that juniper and stuff like that. It's very juniper heavy gin. Really, really nice. The Blue Curacao is definitely there for just color. You're not picking much of the citrus or notes that you would get technically in it up much at all. The soursop is providing enough of those citrus notes for you. This is a really good cocktail, guys. what do they say? One man's garbage is another man's treasure. Well, there you go, guys. I was looking to get rid of my soursop, and that turned into a treasure of a cocktail, guys. So this is a nice, delicious, fruity, earthy, herbally, just full of flavor cocktail. One that I'd never even heard of until I was looking for a way to use my soursop. So if you're looking to try the Kingston Sound System and you're not sure what you're gonna do with all the freaking soursop you have left over, this is it, guys. I can tell you right now, you will enjoy this cocktail. It's a nice, delicious cocktail, all right? So anyway, folks, if you like this video, please press like, please subscribe, and please share with your family and friends. Remember, sharing is caring, and when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail. Cheers.